Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city. The folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top-5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. BTA CollegeFootball. I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Canes will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down the rule, and a catch, a big gainer. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Timeout, Georgia. A aggressive D again on 1st and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spends all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. When this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him. And this defense now gives their own offense great field position to get points on their side.
And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Canes come up to the line in the hurry-up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Canes.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or looking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Point after him, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Finding some room in the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Look at the big man, known for his work on short yardage, whipping off a huge gain that time.
You know, looking back at his history, this guy played running back in high school, so it's not shocking that once he's able to get into the clear, he's able to get downfield for a huge gain for these guys.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback operating an empty set. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the left side. And tackled there by the defense.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Has the first down still on the move. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for this time. The Canes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Tailback with another carry. The a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the Sosa over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end, and you can see what he can do after the catch.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. The Hurricanes pick up enough to get a first down there. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Delgado. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, that's really good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Hurricanes come to the line, start a first set it down. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or you can set play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Oh, it's a reverse. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the backside moves for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on third and very long. It's a solid game to pick up the first down, and that'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. The Canes line up with a first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. Very execution in that drive, Kirk.
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And here comes the offense back out on the field now. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Enough to pick up a first down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
They're going to run it. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And the Canes hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Miami. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly. Wide distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And it falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. We got to get this cleaned up.
Well, you got to be patient, bro. You're getting nervous. You got to be patient.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris.
I recommend pausing the game and taking a deep breath. Collect yourself.
And can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. Second down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line.
He's always man.
Looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett. Back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there.
Wow for that.
I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That run produces a decent gain.
Just love watching his back line. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
The Bulldogs are in the red zone. We go with a direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Or it snaps to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Looking for the wideout. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week is all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So we're going to start here.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning.
It's
the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime.
Muscle if I don't score here.
This heavy formation. They'll run it here. Tackle him at the 27.
Running back.
Not a huge game here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Moves his way for a first down to the 35. The Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. On the run, he'll let it go.
Bro, this game here.
Across his body.
That offensive coordinator is going
This game here will do it to you.
over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He stays alive, trying to get the throw off. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time, looking downfield. You better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
He'll pitch it. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent game. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Bulldogs will have to punt this one away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense retakes the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. And looking for a big play here.
Get your ass on my game, bro. Try to give you a shot. Try to give you a shot. I'm going to take it.
Well, it's an incompletion here.
Can't call me ass over head coach. Try to give you a shot. Do a pick.
He's back to throw again on second and 10. He's going to take off. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Quick throw, misses his.
That's a good complete pass. Now I can make a change. 17, where you at, baby? Got you right there.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Nice grab. It's still got it. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Hurricanes lining up here on first and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's complete downfield.
How did you make that pass?
He picks up first. The Canes are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught on the outside. Still got him. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? I knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his fifth catch in his first half.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
All right, any quick point. One around. Screw it around.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple of plays before the half. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. And he knocks that one right. And that extends their lead even further.
Snap, hold the kick, everything there. Got 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense setting up for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Quality.
The Dogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Return it brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out of the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk.
Gotta throw him open. Gotta throw him open.
Catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Quarterback changing the play now.
I see. Click on.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Gets rid of it on the move. Pulls it in. It's Delgado. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hand.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And the back now goes in motion. Shotgun formation here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown for the U. And the route is on.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so to the catch. This one beats him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead on the board.
Okay, here's some fuckery going on here. Now, for some reason, I can't pick my plays. I don't think it's coincidental.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looking for a deep completion. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Fighting him off. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this best mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
More tired. I got to take him out.
And they'll use the ground game here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's second down here. And here's the handoff. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, putting the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much.
Touchdown, Canes. And this one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, adding its lead now.
Yeah, you get into the second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They got him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds to an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Let's it go quickly. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They look at dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Standing field positions to begin this drive. He'll hand it off. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first level defenders use their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Miami 38, Georgia 7.
fuck am I punting for? Yeah.
Put your eyes, please.
So here we go. We'll start the fourth quarter with a field goal attempt.
Easy. Come on now.
Field goal try, no good.
You put it on.
There's just some minor blip there, but it's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And they'll stop him short of the line of game. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Picks up the first, looking for more. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. The Dogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. I love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not...
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Going the other way, can they stop him? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. I understand. We've got to do everything we can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
You'll call for the fair catch here. Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. They'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard mark. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Can he make it to the marker? Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down. Just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They're going to run the option. And he's got it already past the first down marker. They bring him down, but it's simple. Quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass was incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. Let's take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but broke the tackle. That's a solid game there. The Bulldogs hustle to the line and crank up the tempo. Gonna pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. First down here for this offense.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy?
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, but just incomplete. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. As a design quarterback kick. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. On this drive, they're a perfect 2-2 on third down, but it's third down and 9 here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. Down lane, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he finds his target. He has the first.
There's a man out flats. Why is that?
Boy, the defense
and the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look
Oh,
at
this
this
game is crazy.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. He's looking for the end zone, but he is incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And the defense able to hold it there to a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands, it's Roberts. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need point.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
You want to go to the park?
We'll go for a 2-point conversion. And he drops back in the gun. Moves left out of the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Defense has fooled it all there.
I don't think I'm plastic barbecue.
That 2-point conversion.
What am I bunny? What am I doing?
No.
Right there. That watching on my bunny.
Okay.
They are forward.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, play game.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Yeah.
Ball handed off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible over their offense. Third down and up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pitch is made on the sideline just before going out of bounds. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, this offensive line, you got to take this back. They've done everything you would ask of them. They've taken care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the second down play. And the same runner's got it again. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
This one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement there.
I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. Give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of BTA Sports College Football.
What you trying to get?
Hi, Kitty. I know that. I think that's in my gum. Yeah, in my gum. Dad, in my gum. Daddy, you can't eat that. Dad, you can't eat that. Hey, Mama. Daddy. Daddy. Hey, Mama. Hey, Mama. Daddy. You got a big. Dad, it's your Mama's. And not for yours. Daddy. You're really good. Daddy, you're really Dad, who's good?
You gotta chew it.
Dad, where's it food? Daddy, Daddy, I have my mouth. Dad,
Mm-hmm.
is it too good? Daddy, it's not even yours. Your mama's. Daddy has some. It tastes. Daddy, it tastes.
Hmm?
It tastes.
See what Mr. Nick want. Oh,
Your mom said, come on out there and do that guard. She done cleaned it up with that track.
well, what trigger?
George.
I don't know, they had some track that she done lost her phone somewhere. Says you said, come
Daddy.
You must be down there.
on.
You must be down there.
Nah.
Okay.
Or you talk to your mama.
Uh,
She lost her phone in his garden.
I don't know where she lost it. Her mama together.
Oh, yeah, she was out there playing yesterday.
Mama.
Her and my mama was out there playing yesterday.
Yeah, she was on the tractor when they FaceTime me this morning. Then they just called back and told you to tell you to come on out there and do what you go do.
I know what that means.
Say what?
I know what that means. They tired of bending over playing.
I ain't seen him playing. I just seen him harrowing or doing something on the tractor.
I wonder who tractor she got.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Oh, boy.
Daddy.
Boy, they sent me an email yesterday.
What you got to do next?
Might be official. They sent me the offer letter, official offer letter. And then I had to fill out another job history form and send it back to them. So I'm just waiting on the next step, which is hired.
Yeah, the offer is
I told Jordan almost cried yesterday, nigga. Where y'all headed to?
Man, sit down, car, sit down, leave him alone. Car, leave him alone. Just get on your side, leave him alone. There's no baby.